All right, Moses, joining me on the desk for a first look at sports. Now, I've said it before and I said it again. Game 7 in sports, in the playoffs, my absolute favorite thing. And tonight, well, we got Game 7 between the Bobcats and the Oil Barons.
Finally here. Finally here. You know, it was really cool. After trailing 3-1, it seemed like the Cats were in trouble. They dug deep or clawed deep and looked to turn that momentum into one more win. Matt Schumont has this preview on what should be a very good game.
Going back to Fort McMurray for Game 5, trailing 3-1, the Bobcats may have not been as excited to make a 7-hour bus ride to keep their season alive. Fast forward 4 days later, in their series tied at 3, the Cats are ecstatic to be going back on the road with a chance to advance to the North Division Finals.
I think having the experience of gone through the last 2 games in the Fort Mac series as well as 2 in the Whitefoot series where, you know, if you lose, you're done, and we've won them all. Not that we want to put ourselves in that situation, but on the other hand, I think that experience and having the opportunity to play in that experience is now something that Fort Mac is facing for the first time in a long time.
4-0 in elimination games this postseason, the Bobcats leaders have really stepped up when it mattered most, and none have been bigger than Austin McDonald and Tanner Dunkel, who have combined for 14 points in those do-or-die games.
All 4 of them have really stepped their game up. You know, they've been tremendous leaders in the dressing room, on the ice. They realize the importance of it for them and for the organization, and certainly that's one of the reasons we're winning. We have to lean on our older guys, and they've certainly came through in all these situations and being leaders both on and off the ice. So,
no one asked what the key to Game 7 will be. Head coach Gary Van Harry says his team will have to play Bobcat hockey and not get caught playing a run-and-gun style like the Mob.
We got to stick to our game. It doesn't matter if we're at home or we're on the road. We're not a fancy hockey team, and we're not loaded with depth in relation to the offensive side of the game. I mean, we've been very strong in the defensive zone. We've been very good in the neutral zone, and we just got to stay even keel. And you know, discipline obviously has been a big thing in these playoffs. And I mean, just look at last game, the 3 power play goals. There's no 5-on-5 goals. So
puck drop for tonight's Game 7 is at 8 o'clock. Matt Schumont, Newcap Sports.
All right, while the Bobcats and Oil Barons battle for a spot in the next round, their opponent has been determined. The Spruce Grove Saints and Sherwood Park Crusaders closed out their series in Spruce. It was a big game for this man, Corey Chornenko, and we'll show you why. Saints power play midway through the first. Chornenko buries it and makes it a 1-0 game for the home side. Crusaders a chance to draw even. Check out the pad save by Kenny Cameron, denying him, covering it up and getting the whistle. Now 3:42 into the second. Saints get one on net. Loose puck, Jared Hauptmann cleans up in front. 2-0 Spruce Grove. Then it's Dylan Holman. Short-handed break. Slides it 5-hole on Tommy Nixon. 3-0 Saints. The Crusaders would bang off 2 quick goals before the period was through. Ryan Kruper cuts the lead to 2 after 2, but the Saints would bury another in the third, and we see a huge hit on Colton Meaver, just laid out. Spruce Grove, look at him, he's trying to attack Hunter. Either way, it's a loss for him. Spruce Grove takes it 5-2 in the series 4-3. First time either team won on home ice this series. Games 1 and 2 for the North Division Final will be played in Spruce Grove Friday and Saturday night. Now, the Baker Hughes Bobcats continue their quest for a league title in the AMHL. Of course, the Cats looking to feed off their momentum from their last game in Game 2 when they doubled up on the Red Deer Chiefs. Now, Game 3 in Red Deer was played last night. The Cats losing out in overtime by a score of 4-3, and this was after they were up 2-0 midway through the second. The Chiefs would tie it up, and in the third, obviously, they complete the comeback. 4 minutes left in the game before taking it to overtime. Now, Game 4 is this Thursday at the Civic Center.